I've seen some promising British movies like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, Rock and Roller, and A Gentleman. But this movie called Tales of Babylon surely does not fit into that category. It is a movie just like Bullet Train that tries to bring a more modernized touch to the assassin movies, where they try to mold characters into the woke agenda, and that is also the case in this movie. The deepest problem with this movie is how we don't get screen time delivered to the most interesting characters, which is a problem in many movies about assassins these days. The story is one they try to build in a Pulp Fiction style way, with different stories told from different perspectives. But unlike that movie, they never manage to put the pieces together and make it stick. In easier, more precise words, you could say that not a lot in this movie gives meaning. But really, when they don't use the strong characters you have on disposal, like Silver Dragon and that other crazy guy that had been bullied in the beginning, but is almost not in this movie, making way for weaker and badly written characters like Y, X, Mother Nature, and this kid. Especially the Mother Nature character, which is this generic woke character they seem the need for to have in assassin movies these days, just like in the newer expendable movies Assassin Club or Bullet Train. The movie is always ruined by that sort of character to make it more annoying. Of course, not all assassins are ice cold, and there's a tendency to make these movies more and more ridiculous, but you get annoyed that time and time again these characters like Mother Nature, the one with the eye patch, still are portrayed to be the best assassins in those movies, which you could create in a fake universe like this, but you are really on bare bones when it comes to realism. Generally, the movie is told in a boring way that never grips you, and there's no heart and soul in the acting, but I guess that is just something that is the new standard for movies about assassins these days. They want a different touch than the standard ice-cold assassin characters you are used to see, and want to make this empowering move that you could get very good female assassins as well, which is now also the case in the newest show Shogun, if you have seen that one. This movie could of course have been done in a better way, but it is done very messy. The mission about when it comes to getting this girl or fighting this Alex character is not something that really impresses you at all. Movies like these will always be a shot in the dark, as it of course is a more unknown movie. But I feel with these more unknown movies, the chance is higher that we will see such an agenda shine through, and that is also the case with this female assassin character, with the odd-looking name Mother Nature, which is not exactly a shower of creativity. We lack tension in this movie and do not see a lot of action scenes. Sadly, movies like this with a low budget just often stay mediocre, and of course, while I was not looking for another John Wick or nobody, I am disappointed that so many new assassin movies tries to deviate from what worked in the past. I'm not expecting everybody to make a new John Wick or a new nobody movie, but I'm expecting assassin movies to not be trying to emulate the same angry about the world kind of female character that is super badass and is like John Wick on acid, which is something that worked way better with Nicolas Cage in the Retirement Plan. However, of course, there also you have got annoying characters, but the comedy touch is of a much better class. What I really want to see is someone that breaks out and throws a different spin on the assassin movies, as they are either very woke, agenda-driven, or they try to be those hardcore John Wick movies. But of course, nowadays everybody wants to see more badass female characters to balance out the masculinity, I guess. But anyways, for me guys, this was a 3 out of 10. And if you go watch this movie and like it, well, then I do not know what is wrong with people's taste in assassin movies these days.